ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's edition of our talk show. Tonight, we will give you a unique insight into the mind of artists and how they think before and during the process of creating. Being a talk show host, I naturally have very deep insights into the topic myself, even though not everyone might agree. Being an artist comes with many challenges. What materials do I use? What do I want to express? And most importantly, how much of myself and my identity do I want to put into my work? Clearly, this is very dependent on the person. Some artists are more open, others less. Art, I just go with my gut. I have a starting point that is thought out, but then I just go with the flow. I go with my instincts and I do what feels right in the moment. When I'm in this state of flow, I lose all consciousness and all senses of what is happening around me. I make one decision after the other, trusting my instinct and hope I create something meaningful in the end. This works very well for me, and when I am in this state of flow, I produce the best work and am the most inspired. On the other hand, I like to plan a lot. I like to research what I am going to present very carefully, and I like to know what I do every step of the way. I am very conscious while I create something new, so I can be sure I do whatever I present justice. I am very in my element and in flow, but in a way, an analytical way. I thrive when looking at the details of how something is put together and in thinking about how I can present this in a more accessible way. I am very involved in the whole process. When I create something, I want to make sure I do it justice. I focus on the small, usually overlooked aspects of our environment and bring them into people's consciousness. I want everything and everyone to be seen and put a lot of myself into this process, as I am too very analytical and detail-oriented. Actually, now that I think about it, I am really more in the middle of it all. I plan what I want to express and what kind of effect I want to have on people. And then I follow my intuition for parts of the process, but am also aware of what I am doing. I create step by step, and whenever I decide on what the next step should be, I fall into a state of flow where I create and lose consciousness. But then when it is time to make a new decision, I regain my consciousness. This allows me to create the perfect balance between creating art which will be equally meaningful and creative. This ends our today's segment on the creation process of art. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you gained new insights through me and the others and got a deeper insight of what it means to create. Good night.